Well, a major Sydney hospital has warned the New South Wales government against accepting recommendations to remove lockout laws in Sydney CBD. We go live now to Stella Todorovic. Stella, a strong reaction from the head of the emergency department.
That's right, Tom. The doctors at St Vincent's are urging the Premier to not accept these recommendations. They're concerned the suggestion to repeal the 1:30 a.m. lockout, to ditch the 3 a.m. last drinks rule and to extend trading hours for liquor stores will simply result in a resurgence of violence on Sydney's streets. Now, Tom, I sat down with the chair of the inquiry, Natalie Ward, this afternoon, and I asked her what would be done to ensure this doesn't happen if indeed these laws are to be repealed.
The committee's number one concern was about safety, and that's why it's the first chapter in our report. That's why it's the first two findings and the first recommendation. We accept that alcohol causes harm. And what we said in the report is that we don't believe that a vibrant nighttime economy is mutually exclusive with a safe community environment. We think we should be able to have both. We think that the measures that we have recommended will ensure that there are steps taken on an ongoing basis, not just as a once-off, but an ongoing oversight, so that safety can be hand in hand with a vibrant nighttime economy. In addition to that, we believe that diversity, the evidence that came to us was that diversity of offerings, innovative offerings, family-friendly offerings, a whole range of offerings will ensure that it's not just an alcohol-based nighttime economy, and the focus isn't just on venues offering alcohol. You should be able to go and enjoy arts, culture, music, entertainment, pop-up venues, museums at night. There's a whole range of offerings that make up the nighttime economy, not just drinking in bars.
A second concern that has been flagged by Dr Price was the extending of the trading hours for liquor stores. He's concerned that we could see a rise in domestic violence if people are going to liquor stores, buying alcohol and going home. What's your response to this? Has the inquiry looked at what's happening behind closed doors as well?
So we took into account a number of considerations, and all of our options had safety and community safety at the forefront. And in doing that, we looked at a range of options, not just in licensed venues, but across the board in our community. A couple of the things that came up were really interesting. One was the Thomas Kelly Stay Safe, Take Care Foundation. And what we found was that there was a gap between the venue and the hospital or the police, and there shouldn't be this gap. What there should be is something in between to ameliorate the risk, to ensure that patrons, when leaving a venue, can come out and, if needs be, can have something in between rather than just the police or hospital. One of the options that venues have proposed is a chill-out room on site so that they can look after patrons. At the moment, the rule is that they can't serve a person intox, so they have to ask them to leave the premises. That puts a person out on the street. And that is not optimal for the venue or for the person or for the ambos or police. We want to see something as an interim measure to ensure people are taken care of. And so we would be supportive of that chill-out room concept where someone can get a glass of water, have a seat, have some quiet time, get some food, make a call and arrange for someone to come and pick them up or get them home safely. Those interim measures are right up front in our report, and we talk about how important they are and how we believe licensed venues want to provide a safe venue for their patrons, and we want to ensure that the community has a safe area on the street as well.
You've obviously kept the families of Thomas Kelly and Daniel Christie at the very heart of this report. As a parent yourself, do you have any message for the viewers who might be sitting at home concerned about sending their kids out into the street for a night out in Sydney?
I can't tell you enough how much the task weighed on me. I have young adults at home, and I know, we've had some interactions with the families, and I'll keep those confidential, of course, but this has been absolutely at the heart of this inquiry. It's why it forms part of our first chapter. We want to make sure that our young people can enjoy a safe, vibrant economy. They can be out there and they can be having fun. And actually, some of the incredible ideas they have, we'd love to see thrive. I'm really hopeful that we've carried out the task thoroughly. We had 800 submissions. There's been a bit of interest in it from all stakeholders, and we're so pleased to have had all their information. But I really hope that we've done a thorough job and that they understand how much we've taken this very, very seriously, and we'd like to do the right thing by everybody.